Welcome back to Fisherfield Gaming. I'm Field.
And I'm Fisher.
And today we are continuing Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're gonna get that danger.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even go to an island.
Hell yeah.
Are we already on the island?
Yeah, we're on the island.
Okay.
We are currently in Snake Horse Harbor.
Okay. Danger!
As I think, yeah, so there's a little map
Okay.
here.
Welcome to Deception Island. The orca's over there. And that...
Scrabe.
Scrobe.
Scrob.
Scrabe.
Scrob.
Well, we have butchered it.
And then there's Deception Island.
Do you think that's a real place?
I don't know. Hold for research.
Island in County Washington. Okay. Deception Island is an island in Island County, Washington.
Okay.
It doesn't quite look like the same shape
Not quite
of island.
But that's kind of neat.
Apparently, you could get there for about $300.
Oh, nice.
So this one says that it is a small uninhabited island with Deception Pass State Park, located in Island County between Whidbey and Fidalgo Islands.
Oh, interesting. Well, maybe it's like so. What happened to all the people on this island if it's now uninhabited?
Well, apparently it was called Deception Island because the name comes from Captain George Vancouver, who was deceived into thinking Whidbey was a peninsula.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Well, let's boogie on into town, maybe.
Yeah, let's ride our bicycle.
Yeah, I want to ride my bicycle. Gotta put our helmet on.
Ride it into town.
Ah.
Whale World Hot Kettle Cafe.
So we want to go there
Yes.
first because that's how we're gonna be able to do
GPS.
kayaking. Yeah. The ferry. Nice. Ah, cute little cafe.
Yeah. Oh, the Scotto's running for some sort of office.
Harbormaster.
Okay, and that's the guy we want to borrow the thing from. That's a cool door.
That is nice
that
with the
a
stained glass.
seashell?
Might be. This is pretty. Ah,
Is that Scotto?
this must be Holt Scotto.
Well, looks like Snake Horse Harbor's got itself a newcomer.
I'm visiting Katie Firestone. My name's Nancy Drew.
Well, now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
Call myself Nancy Drew or visit Katie Firestone.
You're not one of them save the whale and the heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
I'm just here on vacation.
Yeah.
I don't want to stir the
I'm
pot.
just here on vacation.
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor, precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Her boat was ransacked this morning.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being
Yeah,
so
that's
meddlesome.
true.
Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor.
Meddlesome.
Home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know?
He used the word meddlesome.
And it said don't stop
And it
meddling.
says stop meddling. Okay, you're on the list, buddy.
Who is Cadborosaurus?
Who's Cadborosaurus?
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple times at Cadboro Bay. We call it Caddy for short.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish. It was the snake horse, people would say. Little did they know.
Little did they know what.
Why do you think they vanished?
Well, they'd been shanghaied. See, a bunch of establishments in town had secret panels built right into the walls.
Oh, we hella
Guy'd be
finding
having a
one of
drink
those
one
panels
minute, and
later.
next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then. And an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
Citizens.
Is this true? I feel like if you had too many of those sailors, they'd just throw you overboard.
Well, I can't imagine you'd have too many, but I bet you'd pad your numbers that way.
I feel like I'd be slitting some throats at night if I was a Shanghai sailor.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm sure that this is true. I'm sure this happened.
I'm sure it was, but I feel like if that was the case, I don't know. My mind is like, I just imagine this guy being like, 1 minute I was having me a grog,
Yeah,
and now I'm on a sailing ship. I'd
Yeah.
be so pissed.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like,
I would be.
I've been kidnapped.
But I imagine there's also a certain amount of fear. It's like, because you don't know who to trust. You don't know what you're doing. So it's like, okay, well, if I'm all the way out here and they want me to scrub the deck and I don't know how to sail, cool. I have to kill 50 different people and then I gotta sail myself back to shore.
Yeah, but you know, they go ashore,
Yeah.
which means the next time you go to land, you're off that ship to be like, hey, I've been kidnapped.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm just saying this. Is
I don't know.
probably
I feel like this would be a great setup for like a horror, where it's just like a horror book where it's like the person sneaking through the ranks and just slitting people at night. And it's just like, that's what you get for kidnapping somebody who's just at the local pub.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's right to do it.
I know, it's just such a weird concept.
Yeah.
To be like, you know what we should do? Capture ourselves some sailors.
Just snatch up some swabbers.
It's like, how many people do you need to scrub decks?
Well, probably not a ton, but they probably had them do other things.
I mean, I assume there's like a certain amount of unskilled labor involved in sailing a vessel, but
we will do some research.
Did you say you were a fisherman?
Fourth generation.
turtle?
I fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
How often do you go fishing?
Every day. Only reason I'm not out there right now is because I've been in and out of campaign meetings since 8 this
Oh,
morning.
he has got to. Oh no.
You're running for office?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbormaster we got
He's one of
now
those people.
bends over backwards so far for the environmentalists, it's a wonder he can still walk upright.
I mean, there's got to be a good balance. You can't have somebody so far on one side or the other that you just don't even care about anybody's interests
Yeah.
anymore.
Well,
but,
you can't be damaging the oceans. you know?
well, I also I agree with what she means and like what she's doing, but I also agree with what he's doing because it's like, okay, well, if your entire economy rests on the backs of fishermen and you're screwing over your fishermen
yeah,
and making it
definitely.
impossible for them to do their job or making it way more expensive and more difficult,
Yeah.
well, then you're going to chase those kinds of people out. And then what's left, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get both sides.
I mean,
Whoever
is it?
trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
I don't
Oh,
like how you
that was
said
said
it.
very sincerely.
Yeah.
Thing is, I like to go kayaking while I'm here. Only I can't without a GPS.
Oh, now that really is a shame. Tell you what, I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Yeah, I like it.
I have no idea.
This is a little seamanship quiz
Oh.
I whipped up.
Oh,
I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become Harbormaster.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Trouble
I
is,
agree.
nobody's actually taking it yet. I need a guinea pig.
And that would be me?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours.
Nice.
You'll need that container for the last question.
A
what?
basket.
Do we have to go catch a fish?
We might have to go catch a fish.
See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Well, what does that reserve sign? Reserved for SM.
SHH Club Annual Party. Snake Horse Harbor Club Annual
Club.
Party. Yeah.
We don't talk about this club.
Yeah, shush.
all the floors are so polished. They all look like they have water on them.
Very pretty. And
Atlantic herring.
Hey Jenna, it was good to visit you last month. Boy, do I miss that clam chowder. Oh, and you too. Love Kim. Can you please send me the recipe?
Jenna Devlin.
Alaskan way.
St. Coast Harbor.
Ha, Alaskan way. Funny.
I think it's funny that they just left that sitting on an end table in a public place.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Is that this feels like something.
Okay, this is a thing for later. We will come back
there's
to
one
this.
of them hidden ones. Is that the snake horse?
It is. It's the snake horse.
It's Nessie.
Nessie.
Oh, it's November 20th. It's my birthday.
Oh.
Not the year,
a few
but
years before
Yeah.
we were live, but
on November 29th, I drew this picture.
yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can we see a menu?
Any books? Saw it for a second.
Book on sea monsters. Very cool.
Bessie is said to frequent the western lake of Lake Erie. I don't think I've ever heard of Bessie.
I don't think I've ever heard of Bessie either.
I like Ogopogo.
Ogopogo sounds cool.
That'd be a fun name.
And then the Cadborosaurus.
Wanted dead or alive.
Yeah, wow. They've never been captured, let alone photographed.
I don't think carcasses wash up on shore like
No.
that match their description.
No. Okay, cool. And that was it.
Can we look at the quiz? I guess we're still looking now.
Yeah, I figured we'd just kind of look around a little bit. The Hot Piddle Cafe. Oh,
Nothing behind this one.
okay, so
Start
just...
wiggling all the panels.
I know, right?
Each flag stands for a letter of the alphabet, and so do those words. Interesting.
Here's the flags. Here, take a picture.
Got it.
Alright. And then, we know that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
X-ray. P as in Papa.
Yep.
I didn't know that one.
Alpha Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu. Postcards.
Oh, they're on sale.
Nice.
Male
Crayon.
versus female.
I think we're gonna need to know that too.
They look really similar. What's the difference?
The little body. This has a tiny little.
Oh, yep. He has
A pointier,
like a pointier.
narrow, and
Yeah.
this one is fatter and rounder. Okay.
Maybe harvested is okay. The abdomen of the female is wider than that of a male.
And we only need males.
Okay.
Yep. Which makes sense.
Or we can only harvest males.
Yes. Because you want to throw the females back.
Yeah, so they can lay eggs.
Yeah. Ooh, let's talk to her.
What can I get for you, Nancy?
Oh, she knows her name.
Since we haven't met, there's only one way you could know my name.
You are
On the day
eavesdropping.
my Aunt Iris turned this place over to me, she said, Jenna, you're about to become a real good listener. And darned if she wasn't right.
So you own this cafe?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Devlin family since the day it was built, which was back in like 1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie Firestone. My condolences.
She's not a popular lady.
No, apparently nobody likes her.
What do you mean?
Me and her don't see eye to eye on a couple of things.
What kind of things?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon as possible. Period. End of story. No matter what Miss Fancy Schmancy's science degree says.
Other people may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field tests and monitoring whatnots, but not me.
The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It wouldn't surprise me if Katie's been secretly feeding it, which is against the law, by the way. And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if she trashed her own boat, because
did
she
also
knew
say
that
that.
after that meeting last night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an idea. Let's change the subject.
I don't know. Okay, there's a few parts that
have a couple of things.
I have a couple of things. So, first off, I disagree that a whale should be rejoined with the pod immediately if it's showing signs of being sick.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get the entire pod sick.
Yeah.
Just because you think it should be around its family. Like, I get it. Like, yes, it would be
But we
best
quarantine people and
Yes.
then let them around their family
Right.
if they're contagious.
Right. Like, you can't just be like, well, you need to send a little Mima home
Yeah.
just because she should be with her family. Like, well, yeah, but she might have, like, polio, okay? Like, maybe let's not do that. But, I don't think Katie said anything about an aquarium. I think she did want to rejoin her with the pod, but
She
people
said
get
if
pissed
she was
and
sick, should be sent to a center.
research center, yeah.
Yeah, which is not an aquarium.
Not an aquarium. And then we did theorize that maybe Katie did sabotage her own boat. I don't know if it would be because then people would assume that Holt did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it did have the writing that made it look like Holt did it because it was like, don't matter, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's like, if everybody hates Katie and they think Holt did it, they would be more likely to vote for Holt.
Yeah, they'd be
So-
like, well, yeah, if I'm
and
like the
obviously
town
Katie-
loser
yeah,
and nobody
and-
likes me, then
Yeah.
sabotaging my own boat's not going to get people on my side.
No, they're gonna
They're
be like,
"Whoa,
good.
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's
bitter.
super pro whale.
Yeah.
And like,
She's so pro whale, she doesn't even want the whale to be tested for disease.
no, she's just so like,
She's like, we should.
the whale should be wild.
Yeah, and there is a certain amount that I agree with that. It's like, just
I
let
bet.
nature be nature.
I bet that whale watching tour guy is
Yeah.
the one feeding the whale, and that's what's keeping it close.
Well, somebody is.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be feeding the whale. So, yeah, whether it's Katie or Andy, or both of them, thinking, well, they're doing it, so I should do it.
Yeah.
So, maybe, I don't know.
Does Andy Jason ever come in here?
Everybody comes in here. Know how some people can't go a day without coffee? People around here can't go a day without a bowl of my clam chowder.
Yeah, we saw
In
some
fact,
of
if you ever
coffee.
want a free sample, just say the word.
I do, actually.
I would like it through my computer. Thank
So
you.
Andy Jason is one of your regulars?
Actually, he only comes in once or twice a week. Says he's too busy. Of course, the reason he's so busy is because he's too cheap to hire another person to help him run the place. Kind of surprised me when I heard he was trying to buy Katie Firestone out. Must have something up his sleeves, all I can figure.
Well, she doesn't seem to really like him either.
No, which would make sense if he's also, like, all about tourism and just wanting to go use the whale.
Yeah.
What do you know about the Shanghaiing that used to go on around here?
It never went on, that's what I know. Shoving grown men into passageways and carting them off to ships never to be seen again. It's just a big, colorful, tall tale. Never happened.
Oh, it so happened.
I mean, there does appear to be a secret panel on your wall.
Methinks she doth protest too much.
I know, but she is more in line with me being like, it seems a little
It
far-fetched.
seems far-fetched. Are we so asking for chowder?
Think I could try a bowl of your clam chowder?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
She's so nice. And
2
I
free bowls of soup,
love clam chowder.
if done right.
Yeah. Good clam. There's nothing like a good
I had
clam
some
chowder.
clam chowder in Ballycotton, Ireland.
Ooh.
Oh, even Mom liked it, and she hates.
She hates clam
She
chowder.
hates chowder.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and she was like, "That's pretty good." And I was
Yeah.
like, "It's pretty good." We
Yeah.
specifically went to the pub, that specific pub, to get their chowder.
All right. Well, let's see how Nancy likes it.
Wow, she
It was delicious.
Wow.
Here, let me get rid of that
She
for
fucking
you.
inhaled that.
She inhaled that like she just got out of jail.
She'd been Shanghai.
I ain't had a good meal in 12 months.
Been out at sea.
It's been fun talking to you.
Back at ya.
All right.
Man, I really want clam chowder.
I know. I guess we'll have that for lunch tomorrow. Oop, helmet first.
What?
I said helmet first. Let's check
You
out
going to Whale World?
Hell yeah. You gotta check it out. Gotta look at all the places. Okay.
People like their stained glass doors
They
here.
do. It's nice. I like it. So this must be Andy Jason.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
Are you Andy Jason?
That's me. How'd you know?
He looks like such a tool.
Well, then obviously it's Andy Jason.
I don't know. He just looks like front desk guy.
Well, they said he's too cheap to hire anybody. So
yeah, but I
obviously
thought
he
he
can
was
run it by
like
himself.
running a boat. I don't imagine he'd be behind the counter if he had a
To
boat
ever
to
take
run.
whale watching tours. I imagine he runs both.
Oh, they get a unique keychain free to anyone who takes our whale watching
So we
tour.
need to go onto
And
the whale watching.
What a strangely specific amount for a fine for clamming without a permit. $138.43.
I bet you that's on the quiz.
Wow.
Let's look at it. Once we're finished
we're done
talking
with
to
this.
him, we'll check out the quiz.
$138.43. Weird.
Katie Firestone told me you've been trying to buy out her business.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of Katie's is a friend of mine.
Oh, you're one of those kill him with kindness kind of guys,
So you
huh?
consider yourself to be a friend of Katie's?
I like to think we're friends, or that we could be friends if she'd just be reasonable.
Oh, I don't
What a
like him.
passive
I don't like him at all.
We could be friends if she would change.
Obviously, she's the problem
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I don't like him. He's
I mean,
scum.
everybody else thinks she's the problem.
All right, I'm 100% back on the absolutely it's Andy Jason. He's the guy. He did it. Story over.
Look at that fuzzy hair.
Game over.
He did it. He reminds me of that guy
Look at that stupid
who
ass
played the
face.
sad guy in Pitch Perfect. Who was a really good singer.
Yeah.
But he didn't get on the team. I can't remember his name, but he looks like
He
him.
does look like that guy. Mm,
You look like the sad guy.
yeah. He looks like a squonk.
Oh, look at his lips. I don't know. There's just something weird about his lips.
Look at his
Looks like-
earlobes and how he doesn't have any.
He's got the fused ones, you know. That's a thing.
He's obviously way too into skincare. He has that stupid ass button up shirt. The way he's got it tucked into his too tight belt.
But my God, the man must be ripped. Look at the size of his arms.
Yeah.
Either that or he has like puffy sleeves.
He pads it. Yeah, he definitely.
He must pad it.
You mean
Back
if
on
she'd
track.
just accept your offer?
I'm offering her the deal of a lifetime. She'd make more money, she'd have more free time. I mean, look at this place. I run a first-class operation. It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse Harbor leaves with a greater appreciation for marine mammals. And if I make a buck in the process, that's cool too.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers away from you.
I don't like her taking any customers away from me. And
I wanna
frankly,
corner
with
the
this
market
whale
on
doing its
whale
orphan
watching.
thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
Isn't the whale just as good for your business as it is for hers?
Katie convinced the fisheries service that she should be allowed to monitor the orca's condition, which means she can get right up next to the whale while my boat has to stay away.
Katie takes passengers with her when she checks on the whale?
Paying passengers, as many as she can safely fit.
I don't like that.
No.
Because it'd be one thing if you went out on your own time to monitor it because you're being altruistic.
Yeah.
But, like, using it and then being like, ooh, I get to get right up next to it.
Yeah.
So obviously people are going to want to get on the boat that you can get right next to the whale.
Yeah.
I would pay to get on a boat that I could get right next to a whale versus...
Yeah, because if you're like, oh, you're going to go out and take samples off the
Right.
whale or something like that,
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, yeah, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah.
What do you think should be done with the orca out there?
Nothing. I think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best? We can barely deal with ourselves, let alone a whole other species.
I tend to agree with him.
I agree with douchebag.
I do agree with Mr. Douche Nozzle.
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while she was in town this morning. Made a real mess.
Wonder if it's related to those burglaries.
Burglaries, you
burglaries.
say?
What burglaries?
A bunch of stuff was stolen from 2 shops earlier this week. Food, tools, clothing, electronics. There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
Secret, 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 tunnel!
Oh, yeah.
Whoever ransacked Katie's boat tore a bunch of parts out of her engine. It's like they wanted to make sure she couldn't go anywhere for a while.
That's too bad.
Try to say it with more feeling.
What a shame.
Oh, no. How terrible.
In a way, it's kind of good. I mean, for you at least.
Very true. As long as her boat's out of commission, I'll get all her customers.
At least he's honest about it.
Thanks for your time.
Have a good one.
Keeping my eye on you, scumbag. All right, how much?
$30.
138.43.
Yeah.
Fine for camming without a permit.
Oh, yeah, that's where the sun
The
always
sun
sets
always
in
sets in
the...
the west.
That looks right.
Okay.
43.
38. 43.
Perfect.
The left side of the boat is the port side.
Good.
The moon always rises in the east, right?
I believe so. Oh no, Morse code.
Oh, Easter. East.
Yes.
There we go.
The North Star is part of what constellation? That's the
Ursa Major?
Not.
Big Dipper.
Not.
Ursa Minor?
No.
Am I smart or what?
I thought it was a part of Ursa Major. Now I could be wrong. Hold for research.
It says Ursa Minor,
Oh,
but I never thought that I guess it's the tail end of Ursa Minor. I always just found the North Star by being like,
Yeah.
the Big Dipper points to it.
Yes.
I never actually looked for
interesting.
I guess I don't look for Ursa Minor very often. I always look for the
I
Big
just look for
Dipper.
the Dipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I guess when you're in Alaska, it's like right
It's
there.
right
so
there. Yeah. It's
I don't really need to go north.
No,
I don't actually think the North Star helps us much.
not a whole lot.
Okay, Morse code.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah,
we
we'll
haven't
be back
come
to
across
that.
anything.
Is there a second page?
Yes, there is. A schooner is a boat with at least 2 masts.
I think so. What is the name of the knot below?
Very good.
Hell yeah.
Bring me a male Dungeness crab. Okay, so we do need to bring a male.
A bowline knot or a slip knot or a... What kind of knot is that?
I have a feeling we're going to find a knot book.
We will find a knot book.
We will not
We
find
will
it.
not find it. Well, I can't believe we were able to answer that many.
I mean, come on. Which way does the sun, like
know.
the sun sets? Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll take a little look around his.
Maybe he's got a museum. Maybe there'll be knot thing.
Yeah.
Miss, please don't touch that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Touch it.
Touch.
I think it's weird that you put it out where people can.
That's a beauty.
Right.
That's got a lot of sails.
Ooh.
To the museum section.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whale of Fortune.
Insert card.
Looks like I need a key card to play.
I wonder if we can get one from Andy Jason. Hold on.
Hi, Nancy.
I'd like to play the games in your center, but it looks like I need some kind of key card.
Here you go. This will activate all the games. It will also keep track of what games you've won. And it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
Nice.
How much?
Oh, he just gave it to
Oh,
us.
okay.
I was expecting to have to do a puzzle for that.
That boat in a bottle you have is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here. A guy named Benjamin Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kinda went bonkers after her husband died.
Was he a Shanghai sailor?
Did he Shanghai
Was
Shanghai
Benjamin
people?
Hawkins a sailor?
This historian who was in here once said he was pretty sure that was a model of a pirate ship. So now I tell people Hawkins was a pirate. But like most of the settlers around here, he was probably just a farmer.
Thanks for your time.
Just like
Have
to
a good
make
one.
boats.
Just like boats.
Tiny boats.
Well, on that note, we will probably go ahead and stop right here. But if you guys want to see us play all the Whale World games next time, go ahead and click like, subscribe, comment down below if you feel so inclined, and we will see you next time in Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island.
A toodaloo.
Toodaloo.